What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel, or hopefully welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Dana and I'm a full-time reseller. I resell on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, all that fun stuff. And today I have orders going out for eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari that I'm going to show you. And my office is way too big of a mess right now. You can probably see some of it behind me. Maybe I'll move a little bit. You can see some over there. Move a little bit. You can see some over there. Anyways, I don't have enough room to film the way I normally film, and the whole area over here is full of inventory that I just brought in yesterday. I did film a sourcing video, so I hopefully will get that sourcing video up soon, but I wanted to get this what sold out there for what sold Wednesday. And anyways, let's take a look at what sold. But before we do that, I want to talk about real quick returns and just kind of how do you deal with them. So I have had, in the whole year up to this point, maybe 5 returns. I don't even think it's been that many, and they've all been like BS returns. I haven't had one legit return. The market is defective or something like that, and you get it back and there's nothing wrong with it, or they broke it, or whatever. And top rated seller, I can deduct the 50%, different story. But it's just frustrating because in the last 2 weeks I've had 5 more returns, and luckily these ones have all just been buyer changed mind, which it sucks, except one. There was one where a person bought an item that was for parts or repair, and they didn't read the title, they didn't read the description, and they didn't read the item specifics to see that it was for parts or repair. They opened up a return that it was defective. Well, of course it's freaking defective. It's for parts or repair. So anyways, I already talked to eBay, and they said just when I get it back, only refund 50%. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to resell it to somebody else for parts. So anyways, I would tell you, I posted this on Instagram, at Dana Invests, if you don't follow me there. Just saying, hey, it's frustrating to have $400 tied up in this. But I just want you to know, returns are part of life when you're selling online. So you can't get frustrated by it or angry. It can frustrate you for a second, but you know what you need to do? List more stuff then. Go send offers, go do something else, because you can't dwell on it. There's nothing you can do to control those returns, and if you dwell on them for more than a second or two, you're wasting your time, and you're letting that person get to you, which you really shouldn't. You should be focused on making more money. So anyways, let's do this. I'm going to come down to about right there. Hopefully that'll work all right with everything I've got set up. And I'm going to show you what sold. So first thing that sold on here was an Eminem record, The Way I Am, from the Marshall Mathers album, $10.99 plus media mail shipping, and I paid 10 cents for that. And someone is calling me, and it is a telemarketer, so they can go away. The next 5 things, so I'm going to show them and just kind of go through them, were sheet music. And I paid $5 for a whole stack of sheet music. And I put an Instagram thing out earlier, and I think I said I had 55. I think it was actually 75 pieces of sheet music. And it was kind of a cool thing that I did on this. So pro tip, if you have a lot of something very similar, go create one draft in the category that you want it to be in, with the item specifics that are relevant to that item, with the price that you want for that item, and with the shipping that you want for that item. Go make one complete draft, and then you can go into your drafts and click on it, and then copy draft. So create a copy. And so what I did is I created one, and then I went in and I created 75 copies. So then I had 76 drafts, and all I had to do was change the title. So on each one of these, so you can see like this one, I just changed this is the skirt waltz that's up here, and then the year 1946. And then so if you see on the next one, everything else is the same, except I put on, it's the Zavadla Ruse Faded Rose 1933, and then this one, see, everything is the same. I just 1943, and then the title of it. So it was super fast. I just took a few photos of the item up close, the copyright date, some things that kind of show you what's going on with it. And like I said, paid $5 for the whole lot. So what I'm going to do for the sake of numbers on this one is I'm going to put all $5 as the buy cost on this, and every other one that I sell for the future has 0 buy cost, so it'll be 100% profit on those. And I think that way makes way more sense just for reporting wise on here. So anyways, cool tip. So if you had a whole bunch of things that you're listing and they're very, very similar, and it's something like this that's not like a barcode you're going to be able to scan or something like that, then that would be a very easy way to do it. And so what I did is I sat down and I did all the photos at once. So I just did photos all the way through, and so I had a big long stack of 400 photos or something like that. And then I then did the drafts, and then I just sat on my couch with my family on my phone, and I just added the pictures into the drafts and copy paste changed the titles. So super fast. I got all 75 listed. Photo time and list time probably took me about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. So very happy with that. So $75 these 5 items sold for. Very, very, very happy with that. And then that one, and then that one. So anyways, the next thing on here is this Napa hat. You can see I've sold 3 on eBay. I've sold like 3 on Facebook Marketplace and 1 on Mercari. I got to double check that quantity, make sure that's correct, because I have sold some on other platforms. But this hat I paid 75 cents for at a yard sale, sold for $19.99 free shipping. On Mercari, I sold this Brioni Aroma hat. So I don't know if it's necessarily counterfeit or if it's just a copy or if it's a different brand, because the Brioni doesn't seem like the right it's not like a copy. I listed it on eBay. I tried to list it on Facebook Marketplace, and they said it was counterfeit, and I couldn't list it. And I was like, whatever. So I came over to Mercari, and I accepted an offer of $20. So, and I specifically accepted that offer because $20, and it was free shipping too. So I paid the shipping on this because I did not want to come back later and have somebody dramatizing over it being counterfeit. And they only have 3 days to have an issue on Mercari, and then it goes away, and they can't open a return. No refunds, right? So those returns and refunds that I was talking about on those other things, can't do that on Mercari. They get 3 days. If they don't report an issue by then, they're SOL. Not that I want them to be SOL. Hopefully that didn't sound wrong. I sold the Who box set. I paid $1 for this at a yard, or it was like a yard sale / estate sale. It was personally run. I accepted a best offer of $20 free shipping, and it cost me $4 and change to send that media mail. I paid. These were the True. I paid $3 for these True Religion jeans because I bought a whole bunch of them. They were asking $5, and I paid $3. Anyways, I accepted an offer of $22.99, and it went free shipping, and this went in a priority padded flat rate envelope, and super easy to ship that way. These also went in a priority padded flat rate envelope. They're like 1 pound 2 ounces, so it would have been like $8 and change, but a padded flat rate is like $7.75. $20 I accepted the best offer, but they did pay shipping, so $28.25 was my total on this, and very happy with that. I got these at a yard sale, and I paid $1 for this pair from a dollar bin, and solid sale. 66 cents is what I paid for this transmission manual, and it sold for $31.99. Free economy shipping, so I have it set up for media mail, but I've been upgrading them to first class just for the sake of time. So instead of $2.89, it cost me $4.11 or something like that. So it's an extra $1, but I'll get a much higher chance at positive feedback. And I picked these up at a yard sale. There's a video on this a long way back. I was actually having a yard sale. For those of you who have been around for a shorter period of time and don't know the story of the transmission manuals, I've made about $3,000 on these something just sold on eBay. I've made about $3,000 selling these transmission manuals. And the guy was having a yard sale, and he wanted like $3 a piece or $2 a piece. I forget what it was. And I didn't want to buy them all, so I bought 25 of them for $2 a piece is what we agreed upon. So I spent $50, and they started selling immediately for like 25 bucks a piece. So I went back 3 weeks in a row waiting to see if he was going to have another yard sale, and he didn't. So I finally just went and I knocked on his freaking door and I said, hey, remember me? I bought a bunch of those transmission manuals from you. I want to buy all the rest. And so I bought a whole bunch more for another 200 bucks and have done amazing. So these floppy disks, $24.99 plus shipping. And these I got from an estate sale. I paid $50 for a Commodore 64 lot with a whole bunch of other stuff, and these were just some that were included in there. So I probably have about $1 into these as part of that buy cost. Sold some Allbirds. Shout out Drew, Profit Monsters. I'm sorry, man, that they got you. I have sold 3 pairs of Allbirds in the last couple weeks, but I've been selling them 100% on Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. I am not listing any of these on eBay because I do not want a Vero over there. I paid $7 for these at a Goodwill, and they sold for $30 plus buyer paid shipping. Sold this Whirlpool refrigerator filter, $32.99 free shipping. This went first class for about $4. I paid $2 for this at Goodwill. I went in Goodwill the other day and I got a whole boatload of stuff. And you know when you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff at Goodwill is when you don't have a cart, or if you're a YouTuber and you don't bring your camera, you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff. And I've bought a ton of stuff. There's another thing that I sell later in the video. I paid 20-something dollars for everything that I bought that day. And this paid for all of it and then some. And there's the next item that I also got. And it was this remote, and I paid $1 for it. And you know what's even better than paying $1 for this remote and selling it for $34.99? They had 2 of them. So I got 2 of these, and there's a second one listed. And then I got another remote that I listed for $39.99 for $1. And then I got another remote that I listed for like $16.99 that I got for $1. So anyways, very, very happy with this. Remote's super easy to test. Put batteries in them. Turn your camera on your cell phone, point it at it, and you'll see the little laser light up purple on the sensor for the remote. So happy with that. Facebook Marketplace, I sold this. Get rid of these things. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Sold this Millennium Falcon. It's a wireless cell phone charger, and it sold for $45 plus buyer paid shipping. And I got about $2 into this from a it's from a hack. So I had about $2 into some video games that I turned into store credit at GameStop, and then I used that store credit to buy this item, retail arbitrage, basically from GameStop.com, and then now I've sold that $2 into it was like $20 in games, and then you get double the store credit. So anyways, sold these men's Sauconys, $50 and free shipping. Took a best offer. These were listed for about 6 hours, and I listed them at $59.99. I probably should have waited. I probably could have got more, but you know, at $50 listing them, and it was an immediate sale, and I knew I had some funds tied up from those returns. I just wanted to get some sales turning, and so I paid the Sauconys. I paid $10 for at Goodwill and sold for $50, and they cost me $8 and like 80-something cents to ship. So super easy. Paid $5 for this router at an estate sale, sold for $49.99. Very easy, just plug it in, and if it lights up, then it works. And I got 2 more routers that I need to list that I got from Goodwill the other day. Sold these vintage boots. They are Imperial Western, $40.99. I paid $10 for these at Goodwill probably 4 months ago. Man, I've had these for a long time. And I had them listed for $59.99, and I got the $40.99 offer plus shipping, and I said, I'm taking it. They can get out of my store and off of my shelf. Sold Half-Life. I took a best offer of $59.99, so I know it shows $69.99, but I took $59.99 as a best offer, and that I paid $1 for at a yard sale with all of my PS2 games. Almost all the PS2 games that I've been selling recently came from that $1 buy at the yard sale. Sold a golf club for $49.99 plus shipping, and the buyer sent me an offer of $20 on the club, and I countered with $44.99, and so actually I sold this for $44.99, and they countered back with $20 again, and they said your shipping is $27. And I don't have a problem with the price, but I have a problem with the shipping. So I sent them back another offer of $44.99, and I said, if you pay for it, I will cap the shipping at no more than $20. I can't imagine it would be more than that. So they went ahead and paid for it. And so what I did is I refunded them the difference down to where they only paid $18 in shipping. It actually only cost me $10 in shipping, but I said I would counter it or cap it at 20, so I capped it at less than that, and they got a better deal than they expected, and I got a little bit more money. And I didn't say it yet, but I only paid $2 for this at a Savers. They had a whole bag of golf clubs. There was like 18 golf clubs in the bag, and they wanted $30 for the whole bag of golf clubs, the bag and everything. But every other one in the bag was trash other than 3 of these Adams clubs. And so I asked them, would you let me buy just these 3 clubs? And they said, first person said no. And then the manager came walking by and I said, hey, I said, would you sell me just these 3 clubs? And he said, sure, how about $2 a piece? And I said, sold. And I said, so now you can still keep your full price on that bag that they were asking. And they got a little bit more than they were going to get that way. So anyways, I knew they were worth decent money, and I was going to buy the bag if I had to buy the whole thing, because I knew they were worth at least $40 a piece, and it was going to be worth it regardless, but happy with that. And then the last thing I sold is this Fender Jaguar, and I just barely listed this last week. I had it sitting for a while because I didn't have the dongle and I wasn't sure about testing it, and I decided I was just going to sell it as used untested, and I got $169.99 for this, and I paid, the guitar was $5 at Goodwill, and if you don't believe me, it's on an Instagram reel, or yeah, it's on a reel from a long time ago, and it might even be on a YouTube short where I showed the video of me finding it and saying, hey man, this is $169, and which is friggin' awesome. So free shipping. I had to pay $20 in shipping. It was actually only $18, but then I added the insurance because it's $170, and I figured I was going to go ahead and do that on there. So $20 in shipping and $5 in the buy cost. So anyways, let me come over here because you don't care about seeing all that stuff anymore. And I'll just come right here. So I put the numbers up on the screen over there. Anyways, total sales for Tuesday. This is Monday evening through Wednesday morning, basically. $899.34 is my total buy cost. My cost of goods sold, what I paid to buy the items to then resell them, was $63.51, which is freaking awesome. $899 in sales, $63.51 to buy it. That's pretty dang good. The fees to sell on the platforms, $125.91. That's what I had to pay to eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. And it cost me $126.13 to ship the items, and leaving me a net profit of $583.79. So that's what I got for everything on my sales today, and so I'm gonna have to figure this out a little bit separately. Today was the last day for entering into the 500 subscriber giveaway, and thank you to everybody who's been a subscriber for a long time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell so you get notified when I post new content, and if I'm doing any more giveaways or anything. I would love to have you be part of the channel and continue to grow. Anyways, if you have questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments. Really appreciate you checking out the video. But I have to get the random comment generator figured out so I can pick a winner for this thing. So I am going to pause and come back when I have that set up on the screen. I'm just going to do a screen record like we're doing right now, and we'll see the winner. So bear with me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for bearing with me. I've got it all pulled up right here. We are on commentpicker.com. We have the video URL in here. We have it filtered for duplicate users. And let's see, we'll get YouTube comments. We have 36 unique entries. So best of luck to the 36 people in here to potentially get this giveaway. So there's no sponsor. I'm kind of self-sponsoring the video. I'm putting up the cash. But I just urge all of you, if you haven't checked it out yet, go check out Webull and get yourself 2 free shares. If you open an account, fund the account with just $5, they will give you 2 free shares of stock, and they will give me 2 free shares of stock for being the referral. And so if you want to support the channel, a like or a subscribe is always awesome as well. But this is awesome. You can support me and the channel by giving yourself money and investing in your future. So put $5 in there, get 2 free shares of stock worth at least $3 a piece, up to $300, and then I get the same thing, a little bonus for me. So 5 people have done that so far. They haven't gone all the way through funding it yet, but if those 5 people fund it, that would be freaking awesome, and hopefully you do. So if you're watching this and you haven't funded that account yet, you only have another week before you're going to lose out on your 2 free shares. So open an account, fund it with just $5-10, and then get your free shares, and then just invest that towards the future. But hopefully you'll start putting a lot more in there over the long run. So anyways, let's start the raffle and see who we have for the winner. And it's Red Mountain Resell. So let's see. Hey man, this is great. Please share more investment stuff. Move from Webull to TD, but may open it back up soon. So I also invest on TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, but I think Webull is a really great one for starters because there's no fees, no commissions. You can buy slice shares, so you don't have to buy, a full share of Tesla or Amazon or something. You could buy $20 worth of Amazon if you want to. So anyways, congratulations, Mr. Red Mountain Resell. I'll reach out to you on Instagram, and we will get you taken care of for the prize. So anyways, everybody congratulate down in the comments Mr. Red Mountain Resell, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy sales. Peace.